there's a heavy division, obvious ones that can be seen by all, but the impact of that on 2027 may just be marginal, minimal, so to say. For example, let's start from Lagos. You've noticed the back and forth that has started since the ousting of the former speaker and his eventual return. So it was a lot of politicking that was involved, and since after that, I know that the president and the governor has not been having a very good time, and the governor has been absent in some of major occasions and events that ordinarily he will have been there, being the governor of the president's base. But of course, beyond that, there was this allegation also that somehow through proxy, that the governor contributed to the campaign of Atiku Abubakar. Yes. It sounded unbelievable to me with the with the character of the governor. But of course, politician, you can never tell what the interest is. Nobody could have thought that even the president and Atiku would be fighting this dirty, having been business allies, friends for so long a time, business partners and all of that. So in politics, you cannot actually predict what will happen in the future. That's for Lagos. And you know, once there's crisis like that, there's this language that emanated from PDP those years. They say it's a family affairs, so they have to resolve it. And we were told yesterday that a resolution was procured without necessarily hearing the sides of whosoever the people that were involved. And I think that's a good one for the president. Now, going to Oyo, Oyo State has been a bit of back and forth since the 2023 election. In fact, the advisors of the governor of Oyo State had told him before the 2023 election that if he was not careful, he was going to lose that election because he took side with APC for the presidential election and came back to run as governor. And so there were a lot of back and forth. And do not forget that before he became governor, the influence of Senator Folani has been prominent within the PDP. And when he moved to APC, he became the flag bearer of the party in Oyo State. And usually, if you run for office as a governorship candidate of your party, and if your party loses election, indirectly, you take the leadership position of the party. And that's exactly what Senator Folani did. Unfortunately, his camp was expecting that he would be appointed minister. And the president went over him to pick another person who was not even a member of APC at that point in time because of relationship. So this has polarized and has continued to polarize APC in Oyo State. So there have been back and forth even within APC. Now the competition there, the major complication